Once again, welcome to the special class on 146 attributes or qualities of Krishna. Today is Saturday, 9th January 2016. So far, we have completed 6 of them. So today we'll take another 3. So we take, as I said, we'll take 3 of them. 7. Krishna is possessed of an unlimited intellect. This is from 10th canto, 84th chapter, 22, shloka number 22. 10.84.22. So first we'll chant the shloka and then we'll see how this quality is manifested in this shloka. Namastasmai Bhagavate
Namastasmai Bhagavate
Krishnaya Kuntamedase
Krishnaya Kuntamedase
Swayogamaya Yachanna
Swayogamaya Yachanda
Mahimne Paramatmane
Mahim Paramatmane
Namastasmai Bhagavate
Namastasmai Bhagavate
Krishnaya Kuntamedase
Krishnaya Kuntamedase
Swayogamaya Yachanna
Swayogamaya Yachanda
Mahimne Paramatmane.
Mahim Paramatmane.
So we can see this particular attribute of Krishna having unrestricted, unlimited intellect comes from this Akunta Medase. Krishnaya, Sanskrit it is Sandhi, Krishna, Akunta Medase. Kunta means limited. Limited. Kunta also means misery. And Medase means intellect. So Akunta Medase. He is having unrestricted wisdom. Unrestricted, unlimited, unhindered. So this is a wonderful, wonderful quality of Krishna. This is where, this is one of the aspects where we can say that, this separates us from Krishna. Separates in the sense, it distinguishes. We have limited intelligence, Krishna has unlimited intelligence, unrestricted, unlimited. We'll just see that translation and then we'll. So, let's here actually. I need to bring it down. Let us offer obeisances unto that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna, the infinitely intelligent Super Soul. who has disguised his greatness through his mystic Yoga Maya. It's a Yoga Maya Channa. That means, Channa means to cover, to disguise. So he is disguising his greatness by his own potential, Swa Mayaya, Swa Yoga Mayaya. So we can see how Krishna can perceive so many things, can comprehend so many things which we cannot even imagine. Like the very fact of his creation, if you look at it, it's so wonderful. One time, Bhakti Vijnana Goswami, from Russia, he was giving a class in Chicago, and at the end of the class, somebody asked him a question. He said, "Do you believe in some magic? Do you believe in some magic, or mainly something mystic? Do you get mystified? Or can you create a mystic? Something like that." He was in a very challenging mode. And Maharaj said, "You know what? I get actually every day. Sometimes I get it more than so many times in a day. So this person thought, no, this is going to show some magic or something. People want that chamatkar." So Maharaj says, when I get up and look out of my window, I see the first mystery. Because we need some alarm to get, I have to get up at 3:30 or 3 o'clock in the night. So set up an alarm. And then, outside when you see in the morning, all these birds are just going, so many varieties of them. So he says that itself is a mystery for me. How can these birds know when to get up and where to go and how to do, like they're not being given anything. Nobody is there teaching. They're not going to any school. They're not going to any training sessions or something. Naturally, they are doing it. Isn't it a mysterious thing? And then I look at the trees and I see, sometimes, I just touch the leaves and I see that each leaf has a different pattern. They are similar but not same. They look similar, but when you go close and you see, and of course, now the science itself says that each molecule has a different structure. An icicle has something like 10,000 molecules, and then they studied under microscope and they find that everything is different. So, of course, this reminds me of my own spiritual name when I was getting initiated. My karmi name is Subodh. So naturally, when Guru Maharaj gave the initiation and he gave the name, everybody is anxious to know him because this is a life-changing event for us. Now, we knew Kamalini Mataji as Kanaka Prabha Mataji a few months back, and now we don't even remember that sometime. So, generally, he doesn't give the explanation, because sometimes there are so many hundreds of them taking initiation. But I was fortunate, we were only two of us. I was there and there was one Mataji. She is in Singapore now. So he said, your name is Subodh Krishna Das. And then he said, Subudhi, meaning highest. Buddhi means intelligence, he said, And then Subudhi means highest intelligence, highest good intelligence. And then I said, that Krishna has. Krishna is a person with the highest intelligence. So your name is Subuddhi Krishna Das. So you are servant of that person. You don't think that you are the highest intelligence. You are the servant of the Supreme Person who is highest intelligence. And this was like, of course, quite a few years back. But I still remember because that's a life-changing event for me. And that when I was reading this particular tribute, I just remembered my Guru Maharaj and the way he explained. So, is it not better to surrender to and serve somebody who is having the highest intelligence, who has got Akunta Medasa? Akunta. It's so easy to follow such a person because he will not be missing something. He will not be looking for some answer when you want an answer. The answers are already with him always. That's the qualification of a Akunta Medasa. A very wonderful quality. So let's go to the next one, 8th one. Krishna is inaccessible to sensuous knowledge. Sensuous knowledge meaning the material knowledge, which is pertaining to the senses, to our senses. And senses are material, right? So this is from 10th canto. All the shlokas here will be from 10th canto. 16th chapter, 46, shloka number 46. 10.16.46. What happened? I don't know why this is going up and down. I think the slide has gone up and down. That's why this problem. Namo Guna Pradipaya.
Namo Guna Pradipaya.
Gunatmachhadanaya cha.
Gunatmachhadanaya cha.
Gunavritya upalakshaya.
Gunavritti upalakshaya.
Gunadrashte swasamvide.
Gunadrashtre swasamvide.
Namo Guna Pradipaya.
Namo Guna Pradipaya.
Gunatmachhadanaya cha.
Gunatmachhadanaya cha.
Gunavritya upalakshaya.
Gunavritti upalakshaya.
Swasamvid Gunadrashte swasamvide.
Gunadrashtre swasamvide.
So here the key word is Gunadrashte. Again, this is coming from Nagapatnis. This prayer is from Nagapatnis. Guna Pradipaya. You are just Guna here is taken as quality and also as a good quality. And also, of course, the 3 modes of material nature. We'll see the purport, we'll understand more. So Guna Drashte, meaning witness to the 3 modes. Drashte means a witness. Drashtre. It's a witness. That means you are a witness, but you are not involved or affected by material world. A witness is not supposed to be involved in anything, right? And of course, it's not supposed to get affected, but in the material world, depending on what your relationship is, you get affected, right? We get affected by, even if we are a witness, we get affected by our relationship, If the relationship is very close, then your witness statement may change, Even though you want to speak truth sometime, you will dilute the harshness so that the person doesn't get big punishment. But here, Krishna, he is just a drashtre. This of course, we have, in our Bhagavatam classes, we have been coming across it very, many, many times. that how Krishna is not affected. How Prabhupada, especially in his purports, writes a lot about this. So we'll see the translation part. Yeah. Obeisances to you, O Lord. Okay, I think we'll give a chance to some of you to read it out. Radhika Raman Prabhu can read.
Obeisances to you, O Lord, who manifests varieties of material and spiritual qualities. You disguise yourself with the material qualities, and yet the functioning of those same material qualities ultimately reveals your existence. You stand apart from the material qualities as a witness and can be fully known only by your devotees.
So if you see, we are of course focusing on the stand apart from the material qualities as a witness, but there are so many other elements here. Krishna, he manifests varieties of material and spiritual qualities. And then you disguise yourself with the material qualities. And yet, the functioning of those same material qualities ultimately reveals your existence. And then, of course, as I said, what we are focusing is this. So, he is manifesting varieties of qualities, spiritual and material both. हाँ माता जी आपको रिकॉर्डिंग आएगा ना, तब देख लेना प्लीज. टेन 10.16.46 बीच में मत बोलिए माता जी, सब डिस्टर्ब हो जाता थोड़ा इधर. आपको मैं बाद में बताऊंगा. So we'll read the purport, then you get a better idea of this. Okay. Mayank Prabhu can read this.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
The word guna conveys various meanings. The three basic qualities of material nature, that is goodness, passion and ignorance. Excellent qualities one manifest because of petty and spiritual advanced achievement, or the internal senses, such as the mind and intelligence. The word pratipaya means unto him who manifests or illumines. Thus here the Nagapatnis are addressing the Supreme Lord as he who manifests all material and spiritual qualities and who causes the living entities to be conscious. One can see the Lord by going beyond the screen of material nature, and therefore he is called Gunatma Chayadandaya. Chayadanaya. If one methodically and intelligently studies the functioning of the material qualities, he will ultimately conclude that there is a supreme personality of Godhead and that he exhibits his illusory potency to bewilder those who do not surrender unto him.
Yeah, more is there.
The Lord is never affected by the modes of nature, being their witness, and thus he is called Gunadrashta. The word Swa indicates one's own, and thus Swa Samvide means the Lord Krishna can be known only by his own people, the devotees, and also that ultimately only the Lord can know himself perfectly. Therefore, we should take Lord Krishna's instruction in Bhagavad Gita and immediately come to the right conclusion, full surrender to the Lord's lotus feet. Thus, we should humbly glorify the Lord, following the example of the Nag Patnis.
Okay. So we go back to our, yeah. So we can see how Srila Prabhupada explained the purport of this shloka. That it's Krishna, 2 or 3 things here. Like one, of course, as I repeatedly saying, one is our focus of the subject. That is Gunadrashtre. But also, Krishna sometimes acts as a human being, and he manifests the symptoms of a human being, how a human being behaves. So, but that is by his own yoga maya, swa yoga maya, and also the covering. Like he disguises himself as a human being, and only swa samvide. That's what Prabhupada explained. The devotees, his own people. Who are his own people? The devotees, right? Krishna's own people means Krishna's devotees. So this is one very comforting fact for all of us. If you are a devotee, trying to be a devotee, then you are Krishna's man. You come under that swa samvide. And when you get qualified, when you understand this whole concept that Krishna is the greatest of all, there is nobody equal to or greater than him. He is our protector. He is beyond this material world. Although he created, he got it created. He did not even create, he got it created. So once we know that, and then Srila Prabhupada says, then your life becomes easy, because all you do is just surrender. Just follow his instructions. See, when you say surrender, meaning following your instructions, right? When the policeman comes, and suppose we are a thief, then he just brings a rifle or pistol or whatever. So when we say surrender, how do you surrender? You raise your hands up, right? And then do what? Then wait for his instruction. He says, turn around. You turn around. In US, they will just, if you are near the car, he'll say, okay, both the hands on the car, with your back towards him. And then he searches you. So you follow the instructions, right? So exactly when we say love Krishna or serve him, etc., that's all under his instructions. Follow the instruction. That's the key. And one of the instructions of Krishna is cooperate with his laws. Whatever laws he has made, he says you cooperate. That becomes much easier for us to lead our life happily. So another wonderful quality of Krishna. We will take one more. Krishna is Lord of the infinity of words. This is from 10th canto, 69 chapter, 17 shloka. 10.69.17. Mataji, please note down now. No, she has to struggle because she is not on video, so she has to, only by hearing she is doing it. 69.17. Okay. So we will, Mataji, अब क्या हुआ? (69.17) Shri Narada Uvacha.
Sri Narada Uvacha.
Naivadbhutam Tvai Vibho Khila Loka. Sorry. नैवाद्भुतं त्वयि विभोऽखिल लोकनाथे
नैवाद्भुतं त्वयि विभोऽखिललोकनाथे
मैत्री जनेषु सकलेषु दमखलानाम्
मैत्री जनेषु सकलेषु दमाखलानाम्
निःश्रेयस्य हि जगतस्थितिरक्षणाभ्याम्
निःश्रेयसाय हि जगत्स्थितिरक्षणाभ्याम्
स्वैरावतार उरुगाय विधाम सुष्ठु
त्वैरावतार उरुगाय विधाम सुष्ठु.
You can chant Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी. श्री नारद उवाच
Shri Narada Uvacha
नैवाद्भुतं त्वयि विभुखिललोकनाथे
नैवाद्भुतं त्वयि विभोऽखिललोकनाथे
मैत्री जनेषु सकलेषु दमखलानाम्
मैत्री जनेषु सकलेषु दमखलानाम्
निःश्रेयसाय हि जगत्स्थितिरक्षसानाभ्याम्
श्रेयसाय हि जगतस्थितिरक्षणाभ्याम्
स्वैरावतार उरुगाय विधाम सुष्ठु.
स्वैरावतार उरुगाय विधाम सुष्ठु. So here the key words are Akhila Lokanathe. Akhila means complete. Loka means planets. Nathe is ruler, controller. So Krishna is Vibho, Akhila Lokanathe, ruler of all the worlds. So this is the focus point for us. This is one of the qualities, attributes. I really salute these devotees who did this, to take this out of the 10th canto. So that means you have read each and every word and, with focus, and then that's how you come out with all these qualities. We also read, but we miss. We just take it like, okay, it's all right, it's nice class and all that. But this is real work. Anybody else is there online? Shama Madhavi, Mataji, or somebody? Sita Mataji?
Sunil Prabhu is there, I think, Prabhuji.
Sunil Prabhu.
Yes.
I think.
Prabhuji, you can read this
Yes.
translation.
Sri Narad, O Almighty Lord, no surprise that you, the ruler of all worlds, show friendship for all people and yet subdue the envious. As we well know, you listen by your sweet will in order to and protecting it. Thus your glories are bestow the highest good on this universe by maintaining it widely sung.
Yeah, there's some spelling mistakes here.
Words.
R widely sung, the R should go down. Anyway, I just copy pasted so something. This computer is new and it's playing games with me. Like I'm not able to control the.
The bestow word is after order 2.
Thus, your glories bestow the highest good on this universe. Yeah.
Order to bestow the highest good.
Glories. I don't know. Let me read the.
Correct only, Prabhuji. That's your glories bestow the highest.
Yeah, I think
Universe.
bestow the highest good on this universe by maintaining. Glories are sung, are widely sung. I don't know, something wrong. But a minute. Let me go to the original. That will help us, Because your sweet will in order to bestow the highest good on this universe by maintaining and protecting it. Thus your glories are rightly sung. So this is what we should read. Yeah. So Sunil Prabhu, you can also read the purport.
As pointed out by Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti, all living beings are in fact servants of the Lord. The Acharya quotes the following verse from Padma Purana to elucidate. Ekare na khyate Vishnu, shir ukare na katyate, ma karastu tayor dasa panchavimsha prakirititya. In the mantra Om, the letter signifies Lord Vishnu. The letter U signifies the goddess Sri, and the letter M refers to their servant, who is the 25th element. The 25th element is the Jiva, the living being. Every living being is the servant of the Lord, and the Lord is the true friend of every living being. Even when the Lord chastises envious persons like Jarasandha, such punishment amounts to real friendship, since both the Lord's chastisement and his blessing are for the benefit of the living being.
Okay, thank you. So here, of course, in the purport, Prabhupada's focus is not on the ruler of all the worlds. He's talking about the Krishna's qualities as, everybody is a servant of the Lord. Like our real constitution position is that we are the servants, right? So it's Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is quoting from Padma Purana, and he's talking about Om, he's explaining Om. And in that, of course, it comes the Dasa, Ma Karastu Tayor Dasa. So the word Dasa is there. Panchavimsha Prakirti. So there are 24 elements. The 25th element is this. What is the 25th element? 25th element is the letter, the word Om. Okay, so our focus again goes back to this Akhila Lokanathe. So there is no doubt. It's not that Krishna is the god of some Yaduvanshis or some crazy Hare Krishnas, It's not like that. It's not that only the devotees who want to join and ISKCON need to call themselves a Das, everybody else is boss. It's not like that. It's a universal thing which Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is also talking, and Padma Purana is also talking, and everybody is talking, like how the scriptures say that. So to put things at rest, Narada says, Narada is an authority. Even Arjuna, when he was glorifying Krishna, he was also quoting Narada Asita Devala. So Narada is the authority. He is, of course, one of the greatest devotees of the Lord. So he is proclaiming here that Krishna is Akhila Lokanatha. Akhila Lokanatha. Sometimes he is called as, Trilokya. Trilok, because three words we are talking. But now he is talking of Akhila, meaning both material and spiritual planets. It's not that only Krishna has control over only with these three. Three, because we understand three easier. Spiritual, we just don't know. We just sometimes just say Vaikuntha finish, like we don't know the varieties of Vaikunthas. We don't know the so many lokas, like how Lord Narasimha has 9 planets and Lord Ram has his own planet, and all this, and that how these various activities are happening there every moment. We can't say every day because there is no time there. So Krishna is the supreme. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. When we say, we have to understand the meaning of that. We have to really mean it. This is the difference. People generally have a lip service for everything, right? They will just say, oh, they also say what we say, but they don't mean it. A devotee of the Lord means it. So what level of devotee we are should be judged by ourselves by this criteria, that how much we say we mean. When we say yes, 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 Krishna, so do we mean it? If we really mean it, then we are at a different level. If we just say it because it's there, we are repeating, then we can say that yes, we are work in progress. Of course, we are work in progress, no doubt about that. I have no doubt about myself. So I'm excited about this 146 qualities, because so many things which we know, but it's being re-emphasized, and sometimes we don't know, we didn't know, oh, this is also Krishna's quality. Like, that's a surprise element. Because we did discuss 64, but this is something little different than that. Okay. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. If you have any comment, question, something you want to add, please go ahead. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Mataji, just hold on, kariye, bataunga ek minute. Hare Krishna, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, what you said is right, Prabhuji. Just, it's not lip service. Like they say, Trikarana Shuddhi, Manasa, Vacha, Karmana. We should believe what we are saying wholeheartedly.
Yes.
And Prabhupada also, I was just listening to one of these things. He was saying, how do we surrender to Krishna? It is very easy. Think of him, worship him, become his devotee, and pay obeisances to him. If you do all these four, that means you are surrendering to Krishna. But this we have to do sincerely, wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Thank you.
Enjoying this nectar of devotion, these classes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Just Mataji, please hold करिए, बताता हूँ अभी थोड़ा सा शांति करिए.
Prabhuji, can you elaborate the last sentence of since both chastisement and his blessing are the benefit for the living, amounts to real friendship, punishment amounts to real friendship, like does it mean for improvement of the living entity? Punishment is in love, not in it's in positive punishment.
Yeah. See, the thing is, how it says, how is it positive for an envious person? Because Krishna is taking away all the sinful reactions by that. Because a person who is envious and who is doing some bad karma, he deserves a punishment, right? Now this punishment may come at a stage when it's not desired. And it's like a burden you are carrying with you, all these punishments are like, all the bad karma, papa karma, they're all with you. So Krishna is getting rid of them. And not only that, when he's personally, killing them or getting them killed, then they are liberated also. So it's a fantastic, and that kind of a benefit can be given only by a friend, right?
Yes.
So Krishna, that's why we say Krishna is our true friend, whether we want it or we don't want it, or we believe it or we don't believe it. He's the only true friend. He knows our well-being. So even his punishment is for our well-being only.
Yes.
Especially Prabhupada gives the example of Jarasandha. So Jarasandha was an envious person, right? He wanted to destroy Krishna. And Krishna was so merciful that he still gave him the benefit, That's what it means. Does it answer your question?
Yes, very clear.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? Okay then.